of a badass when it comes to being a girl. I mean, I'm cute, I'm good at math, and I play on the football team. I know what you're probably thinking. What? A girl on the football team? That's impossible. But it's not. It's totally possible. I mean, at first, it was kind of hard to accept. Not for me, but for everyone else. And here's how it happened. So I grew up with 5 older brothers. I don't know if my mom ate like Miracle-Gro when she was pregnant with them or something, because they're all like humongous. Like if they were standing next to the Empire State Building, it would probably only come up to their knees. Or if they wanted to cross the Atlantic Ocean, they could just walk because it's pretty much just a puddle to them. And the whales are like goldfish or something like that. So obviously, they're all football players, and when I was little, they used to use me as the football. My mom was like, "Stop doing that! Your sister is not a football, she's a baby, and you don't just go around throwing babies back and forth." So after she finally caught me, she put me back in my playpen. But I cried and cried until they all let me out again because I loved playing football with my brothers, and I was really good at it. When I got big enough to run with the ball, I'd run under their legs and around them in circles and make a touchdown. It was really funny to watch them fall on the ground all dizzy and everything. Eventually, I was playing like one of them. My mom used to scream like she saw a spider every time they tackled me because she was afraid I was going to break my arm and not be able to play piano anymore, even though I didn't play piano at all. My mom really likes to overreact, if you hadn't already figured that out. So, one night at the homecoming football game, our team, who were like the best team in the universe, had a major problem. It turns out their wide receiver was allergic to peanuts, but was so hungry he ate a peanut butter sandwich that afternoon, and his face swelled up like a balloon. So it was basically a disaster. But then my oldest brother was like, Coach, Sam can totally fill in as a wide receiver. And the coach's eyes got huge, and he danced all around and was like, "Bring him in!" But he stopped like dead in his tracks when I walked in. I mean, I'm just a normal-sized girl, and he was like, "Are you crazy? First of all, she's a girl, and second of all, she's a girl." But my brothers all said I could play better than them, and convinced the coach to let me suit up. The only jersey they had was like way too big. So one of the guys got a roll of duct tape and they wrapped me around like 100 times until I looked like a mummy. At first, the coach was super nervous to let me play. When I went out on the field, everyone laughed. My mom like fainted and fell off the bleachers, and my dad was like, "Oh my God, I think you just killed your mother." But then the game started. The first touchdown was super easy because the other team was so shocked to see a girl on the field that they just stood there like statues and let me run right past them. But then they were like, "We're not going to get beat by a girl." So they did like an extra complicated huddle and designed this crazy play, but I was way faster than any of them. And I even did like 14 pirouettes down the field as I made the second touchdown. Now they were really mad, so they played even harder. And it paid off because they made 2 touchdowns in a row to tie the game. Coach was like, "Okay, we need to win, so do something really amazing out there." So my brothers and I all nodded to each other because we had a secret play. So the referee blew the whistle and my first brother lifted me off the ground as my other brother threw the ball to me. Once I caught it, my brother threw me and the ball to the other brother. They kept running down the field, throwing me back and forth, and like the other team didn't even know what to do, so they were trying to tackle everybody. But my brothers just kept throwing me and throwing me. Finally, they threw me over the goal line and I scored the winning goal. And because my brother threw me between the goalposts, it even counted for an extra point. So we won the game, and my mom eventually regained consciousness. And the coach was like, "You're my wide receiver forever." And I've been playing ever since. And that's the story of how I became the only girl on the football team. Like this video if you're a badass girl doing something amazing and unexpected. And leave a comment if you know someone who's going against what people think and making it look cool. Don't be defined by what you are. Decide for yourself who you are and what you're capable of doing. Then do it.